Mercedes-Benz has brought us to its Chakan facility for the reveal of a big secret car for 2024. It's a car that has been on sale for nearly 3 decades, which incidentally is also the time that the brand has been in India. But it's probably its worst kept secret. Welcome to Car and Bike. My name is Girish Karkera and this is the all-new E-Class. Now this is an all-new generation of the E-Class, and again, just like its predecessor, it's the long wheelbase version. If you look at the overall length of the car, it's grown by around 14 millimeters, and the beauty is that the wheelbase has got extended by around 15 millimeters, so all the extended length has gone into the cabin. Now, what is the downside of it? Well, you get a bigger cabin, but the downside is the boot space has gone down from 520 to 510 liters, but it's still very usable, and I'll show you all that in a bit. While the car has grown, what has changed drastically is the design of the car. If you look at the front end, it gets a new enhanced grille, complete with a single louver and a 3-pointed star in the center. The bumpers are more on the avant-garde side of styling. Or the previous generation E-Class was sold as avant-garde and in AMG line trim. No such difference right now announced with this car. So this currently has that. You can see the chrome along the lower bumper. So a good use of chrome really makes it stand out. It looks like a more fused design rather than a bit of an old school that the previous E-Class was. The major change here are the headlamps. These are new high-performance LEDs that have been introduced with the new E-Class. A long bonnet with the power domes and the wreath right at here for effect. Now let us come to the side, and here's where the similarity to the previous generation comes through in the way the silhouette is. It's a nice sloping design, almost. If you see, look at the rear C-pillar. It also, very interestingly, has the Maybach-styled rear 3/4 glass. A major change here is the door handle. These are the flush type, and with the key in hand, it automatically pops out. Another change here is, of course, the wheel design. They have to change that with every generation. These are still 18 inches, 255/55 R18 tires. Now the sort of sporty design continues at the rear, the way the C-pillar slopes down and in the nice, tight, curvy rear section. Here also you can see that rear tail lamps have been split into two. There's a chrome bar running across, and like I had mentioned previously, the boot has reduced by around 10 liters. However, it has gesture control. You can see it's a usable boot, and what they have done is they have put the spare wheel under this area, so it makes it a very handy boot, which is here, which was not the case with the previous model, and it was rather inconvenient. But the E-Class, well, is also about performance, and if you remember, the earlier E-Class came with an E350 6-cylinder diesel engine, which was once the most powerful diesel engine, production version of a diesel engine in the world. Well, we're not going to get that engine here. What they're launching is either this, which is the E200, or you get the E220D. Both these versions were available with the previous model as well. However, they've been slightly updated with power. The power and the torque is minor upgrade, but more importantly, it comes with a 48-volt mild hybrid system, which gives it an additional 23 brake horsepower of boost at the start and also helps with efficiency. Now, the E-Class is majorly chauffeur-driven in India, and this is essentially a 4-seater. Of course, a 5th passenger can sit here, but there's a massive transmission tunnel over here, so maybe not very comfortable. For 4 people, it is ideal. It comes with 4-zone climate control as well. The seats are especially special because this reclines up to 36 degrees. They've also given it, because of the extended wheelbase, you get extended under-thigh support as well. And at the rear, a lot of functions that you usually expect from a car, luxury car like this. A lot of convenience features as well, like this pillow, which is massively comfortable if you are sleeping or on a long drive. There are blinds at the rear. A very nice top-end Burmeister music system. And for the rear passenger, if you're sitting on the left side, it also comes with a boss mode, which is a control on the rear door that allows you to change the position of the seat in front without having to get up from your seat. And another cool luxury feature, soft touch doors. An E-Class, the new generation, will come in 6 exterior colors and 3 interior colors, one of which that you see here. A lot of luxury and opulence is very obvious in this. The biggest change that they have done here, if you see the dashboard, is the massive screen. Now there are 3 screens here. One is the 12.3-inch instrument cluster. That's not a touchscreen though, but there is a central infotainment screen, which is the touchscreen, which is the biggest one. And additionally, there is also a 12.3-inch screen for the passenger at the front so that they can enjoy their movies or entertain themselves with some inbuilt apps already which are there in the car. Overall, it's a nice and very luxurious place. It looks luxurious. The way they've used the trims, you can see open pore wood being used at a lot of places, which is a very nice touch. At the front, also very intelligently, you can see the AC vents which sort of walk around the dashboard. It's from one end to the other. Another interesting aspect that they've done is, just like the previous generation, this too comes with 64 ambient light colors. There are 10 additional themes for that as well. And it sort of runs across the car. So while we can't see it here in the night, if someone were to use this car, you can see the lights running across. And also they've given it a layered sort of a thing, which sort of adds to the overall expanse of the interiors. A car comes with a 9-speed automatic transmission, can also be operated via the driving stalk on the steering column or through the paddle shifts. Is there anything that I don't like? Well, the jury is split on whether we need so many screens inside the car, especially in the night. A lot of people, however, like it, especially younger folks. What I don't like, maybe I'm a bit old school here, are these capacitive touch buttons which are used for steering controls. I really like the older ones with physical buttons. They were more easier to use. If you look at the display of the new E-Class, there's a very phone-like feature on it and the kind of tabs they've created and the colors they've used. There is one more phone-like feature. If you come to the top of the dashboard, you can see a camera facing right inside the cabin. This is a selfie camera and it allows the owner to take selfies. It's a new feature we've seen in a lot of luxury cars that are coming out in the market right now. Additionally, since there is a Microsoft Office app already built into this, owner or the occupant of this car can also do video calls, which is in a way not good because you want to have fun and you want to drive this car. But in an emergency, if you have to take a video call, well, this camera can help you with that. Just like at the rear, there is also a wireless charging pad here in the front. Additionally, there are also 2 Type-C ports and then an additional 3rd Type-C port, which is under the center armrest. Now, Mercedes claims that a lot of its customers actually drive the car and not just chauffeur-driven. So, apart from the rear, the comfort pillow is now also available in the front. Now, Mercedes is all about safety, and additional safety feature compared to the previous generation is the addition of a new center airbag that comes out of this armrest. So it makes it even more safer. The previous one had 7 airbags. The new generation E-Class will have 8. Now the E-Class with the generation change has gone over a major makeover. It looks different. It's grown bigger. They've given it fancy new interiors, top of the line connectivity features with a lot of preset functions you can do via your smartphone and the Mercedes Me app. The list is endless and it really needs to be seen how they're going to price it. We've seen that the engines have been upgraded as well, so performance will definitely be enhanced. The interiors have gone a bit more gimmicky, which may not be liked by people who like old school cars, but the new generation will definitely like it, and Mercedes says that its clientele is definitely getting younger, and this E-Class could be right up there with the best of luxury cars that can be offered with the 3-pointed star. Well, at the time of doing this video, prices were yet to be announced, but we are hoping to know that soon, and you can get an update if you keep following Car and Bike. Do subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and if you've liked this video, do share it with family and friends, and don't forget to give it the thumbs up. Thanks for watching.